What to know about fall in Idaho. Here we go. Guys, it's like officially fall now, and I'm so excited. Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Rebecca. I'm a realtor based here in southeastern Idaho, and I make videos every single week talking about all things life in Idaho, things to do here, tips for moving here, buying or selling, whatever it is, I'm here every week. But in today's video, I wanted to talk about something that makes me very, very happy. And if you have watched any of my videos before, or if you follow me on Instagram or whatever it may be, it probably comes as no surprise to you that I freaking love fall. I feel like I just thrive in the fall time. It is just my time of year. I'm so happy. And lately it has been feeling so much like fall here in Idaho Falls, and it just makes me feel so good. But I wanted to do this video to kind of talk about a few things that you should know about this time of year around Idaho Falls and in Idaho, southeastern Idaho in general. So here we go. Let's jump on in. Okay, just to start off, let me say that fall in eastern Idaho is just unreal. It is so beautiful. I grew up in Colorado, but I lived in Vegas for a long time, and so coming from the desert back to a place like this just makes me so happy. I don't know, fall is just like a magical time of year here, and the weather is perfect and it's so beautiful and it is just amazing. So if you are thinking about coming out here, I would highly recommend coming out in the fall or just making an extra trip out here for the fall. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about why, but yeah, it's perfect here. So number one, days are definitely getting shorter this time of year. Obviously, I know that happens everywhere, but it's just kind of funny because in the summer, the sun doesn't set here until like 10:30 p.m. And as we get into like August, and now that we're in like mid-September, the sun is starting to set around 7:30, and it's just kind of nice to see the days getting shorter. I personally really like that. But yeah, just be prepared that this time of year, the sun is going to start setting earlier, the sun is going to start rising earlier, so the days are definitely getting a little bit shorter, and you can just feel like fall in the air. Of course, part of that is also that we're getting into cooler days. We will still have a few hot days here and there. Last week, we had a few days that were close to 90, which isn't super weird for this time of year. It's just kind of like up and down at this point. But checking the weather, and this week especially, I think we're really starting to get into the fall weather now. We're in like the 60s, like low 70s now, and it can even get into the 30s and 40s at nighttime. So that is something that I actually really like about living here. Like I said, I lived in Vegas for a long time, and in that kind of environment, I feel like it just never cools off, even during the night. So we have a big variety in temperature here. So when you wake up, you're gonna need a sweater. At nighttime, you're gonna need a sweater, but then it's nice during the day. And so it's just like a nice, it's just like a nice temperature range this time of year. Another thing, like I said, fall is beautiful here, and that means there are fall colors everywhere. Even around town, there's tons of trees, and like downtown by the river, it's so beautiful, especially in the fall when all the leaves start to turn, and it's just so colorful. But there are also some amazing drives and hikes that you can go do that are just gorgeous this time of year. Swan Valley and Palisades, which are going out east toward Jackson, Wyoming, are unreal. Highly recommend you go out there and see the leaves. And then also Mesa Falls, kind of going up toward Rexburg area, is another gorgeous one. That's a huge waterfall, and there's just trees everywhere, and it's beautiful any time of year, but in the fall it's just another level. So definitely check those out. Even just go around and go out for a drive and just see the colors, because honestly, it doesn't last super long before it starts getting too cold and the leaves start falling off. So take advantage while you can and go see them, because it's beautiful. Also, we are in Idaho, so obviously that means there's a lot of farming that goes on around here, and fall means harvest season. So one thing, you're probably going to get stuck behind a tractor too this time of year, but it's awesome because things like corn are just in season and are just harvested, and you can find stands everywhere, and it's so cheap. But harvest season is definitely a big deal here. Give the farmers some grace and just be nice to everyone, because it is definitely a very hardworking season here this time of year. And of course, going off of that, like I said, fall is a big deal here. So that means we have a lot of fall events and festivals and things like that going on this time of year. There are multiple pumpkin patches and huge corn mazes just around Idaho Falls itself, but all over eastern Idaho, it's a huge thing. There's like specific Halloween and fall festivals. Cities even have their own celebrations, like this weekend is Shelley Spud Day. Basically, it's just a huge thing here, and people love celebrating it, and it's so fun whether or not you have kids or you want to just go hang out with your friends or whatever. But the pumpkin patches and the corn mazes are so fun, and they all have a ton of games and treats and just everything under the sun, and it's so fun to just go spend a nice fall day out doing stuff like that. So again, if you're planning a trip out here this time of year, for one, let me know and I can send you my recommendations for all of the fall stuff going on here around here this time of year. But definitely add that to your list because it makes me so happy. It's just the perfect day. But yeah, I'm sure you can tell how happy fall makes me, but seriously, this time of year here is just the best. I love it so much. And I hope that gave you a little bit of a better idea of what fall is like here and just some insight on what it's like, and hopefully got you excited about fall here. Honestly, I really do love every season here, and we get such a nice 4 seasons here, but fall to me is just on another level. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I will end my fall rant here. If you have any questions about any of this, as always, feel free to drop them below, send me an email, connect with me on social media, whatever you want to do. I'm always happy to help you guys out. So until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.